Up on the roof.
Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Up on the Roof with me, Will and Ben.
Is it episode 16?
It's episode 16.
No way.
We've uploaded every week for 16 weeks.
I just wasn't expecting it to be episode 16. I remember being back in episode 7. I thought we weren't this far through. But well.
I can't believe we got up to episode 16. This may be the longest running series we will ever do.
I think PUBG's tying with it, isn't it?
I think so. PUBG is currently at
15
episodes. We've smashed it, boys. We have smashed it.
Yeah.
So
have I been here for every one of them? Have I missed a podcast?
I don't think you have.
I'm a little fucking eager beager, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only people... Will's missed one.
Yeah, I have.
And Joe's missed loads. You can probably count them all in your two hands. He's missed 10.
I know Bono via two other people.
You knew what?
I know Bono via two other people.
Bono.
Brilliant.
You know Bono.
I used to live with at boarding school.
Yeah, but this is my sister's auntie's best friend's cousin.
I was on the same
second, third, fourth removed cousin down the road.
And lived
Is best friends with the Queen.
I went to sixth form and lived in the same building as the son of the drummer of Bono's band U2.
Ace.
Well, that's a cool story, Ben. I'm glad you shared it with all of us.
He's actually on the that album they gave out.
Yeah.
The naked chested guy. That is the guy I lived with.
Okay.
Fair enough.
There's my claim to fame.
Fame.
But yeah, I know words, right?
Do you like one of their moth memes right now?
I don't know what they are. I've seen a few things referencing moth memes, but I don't get what the moth meme is.
I think it was it started on like everything good does. Started on Reddit with some person posting a picture of that moth because it was freaking them out, and then of course everyone went, "Fuck it, this is good. That moth's brilliant," and they turned it into memes, and I do enjoy them.
I've seen a few where he does the circle thing in your hand that means you get to punch people.
Oh right, yeah. But I mean, recently the moth's been taking over the internet. That's the real MVP.
Yeah, everyone hates moth, but not now.
You guys should find the video of when Jack Black accepts a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's pretty. I follow him on Instagram, and I saw videos randomly somewhere else today. Pretty good.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook when he first accepted it.
What happened?
There's a lot of funny shit on Instagram as well.
It's just how he accepted it, mate.
Oh, Adam, you'll follow today.
Let's not talk about that until the end of the podcast, Ben.
Why?
Let's not talk about it to the end of the podcast.
Because it's
moving swiftly on from Instagram stories. Let's move on to.
Have you unfollowed?
Right. If you find Adam on Instagram, look at what he's liked in the past couple of days.
Let's just move on to
I think his girlfriend would be very interested by what it was like.
the Sea of Thieves update.
Yeah, carry on, mate.
That's been out since the 19th of September.
Yeah.
But true Rooftop Boys fashion, we're late to the party. You can't tell this, but I've gone extremely bright red.
We can tell by your voice, mate. I mean, your girlfriend also does cosplay as well, doesn't she?
No.
Okay, so that's me a weird fancy of yours then.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Is it not? I'll be up for cosplay.
No, I would be as well, but let's not talk about Adam's sexual life.
Why?
It's non-existent.
Exactly. No sex before marriage, Ben.
Well, it will be when your girlfriend finds out what you've been doing.
Anyway,
the natural thing.
The Sea of Thieves update is out.
517 people, Adam.
Out now. What?
You're following 517 people.
Can we not fuck it? We're moving on, Ben. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, we're leaving his Instagram alone.
It's called Forsaken Shores, I think.
He's unfollowed. Don't worry.
And it's about a new island that's been you can see on the map now.
Yeah, but the game's just really pointless.
Yeah, it is at the moment. No, it isn't. full stop. They've added rowboats.
Yeah.
They're usually off the coast of any settlement, and you can row them out to your boat. You can attach them onto the back of your boat as well.
I was gonna say rowboats, they could be useful.
You can also store shit in the rowboat.
Yeah,
well.
that's probably the most useful thing for a rowboat.
So, you can put cannonballs, bananas, and stuff like that in there.
Yeah.
Can you attach it to your boat in any way?
Yeah, you can attach it to the back of your boat. So it is that's the useful thing that they've added. There's outposts now that have popped up in the middle of the ocean, and they're like just one-off traders that usually give you a discount on most stuff. They like have a minimum of like 3 to 4 things, just like at a ridiculously discounted price to what everything else is.
If someone didn't know you, they'd assume your sister was your girlfriend. The match is on your Instagram.
I love my sister. She's
Not
my best
helping the
sibling.
case, is it?
She's my best sibling.
Maybe don't say that when Ben just said people think she's your girlfriend.
Well, just because you don't like any of your family apart from your dad and maybe your older brother.
No, but I'm just saying she's the only person like in every picture.
She's not in every picture.
She's the only girl besides like a 10-year-old fat girl. But,
that's my cousin.
Yeah. How many people are I don't know if it's got like Sea of Thieves currently is like I tell you I feel like it's gone pretty dead.
Yeah,
how many dead dogs are on your Instagram, Adam?
Oh.
2?
Okay, I mentioned death and Ben's why are we still on Instagram?
I don't know, Ben's just not fucking dropping the subject. Because he's a prick. Anyway.
Browsing.
Anyway, and they've added like new traders in, so like you can transport rum, plants, and silks.
Yeah.
But if you're too heavy-handed with the rum, the glass breaks. You need to keep watering the plants, otherwise they die. And then if the silks just get damaged and they are like water damage or whatever, they get damaged, they break or whatever. So yeah, that's the Sea of Thieves update.
It's a pretty well. I don't know if it's quite so dead.
The island that they've added, it's nicknamed the Devil's something, and it has an erupting volcano that spews out hot magma and hot lava and boulders, and they can hit your ship and everything. There's earthquakes that can throw you off your balance. There's lava at the surface.
Wait,
little
do the
pools.
earthquakes throw off your balance when you're in a boat?
I don't know.
Well, they shouldn't. So.
Unless it was like a tsunami, and it's like, yeah.
And then
maybe that's what they could add. Maybe they could add tsunamis, like proper big storms.
Like the thing about it just wipes you out.
Yeah,
like proper big storms.
You can just see the Kraken trying to get back into the sea.
Yeah, I'm just saying like a proper big storm. So like you have to like hit the waves at like certain angles to like get through them.
Otherwise, your ship will capsize and you die.
Well, otherwise you take a lot of damage.
When you get a wave out of nowhere, is that called a swill? Is it?
I think it does give me a vest. I'm not really too sure on the lingo though.
Maelstrom? No, that's a tornado, isn't it? No, that's something in the water.
It begins with S. It definitely.
I think it is called a swill.
I don't know what it's called, but like that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a good update, just for like general saying around. All you do is sail from one place to another place.
It gets very repetitive, doesn't it?
Kind of like actual fucking things to progress on would be great.
Yeah,
it's just not all cosmetic.
It's like a B-Tech GTA. Except for in that one you can't get. Except for in Sea of Thieves you can't get prostitutes. So.
Or better guns. Like everything's always the same. Like,
or a house.
If you could improve stuff, or like obviously it's nice being able to customize clothing, but like, or if you bought new boats that had different features on them, like one was quicker with less guns, or
at least a main storyline.
Yeah, just something.
Like some sort of storyline. I know they kind of went away from storylines and thought have a big open world to do it, but I feel like games do need some sort of story. It's like / lore, because it could have been like a lore sort of like few like sort of missions you could have done for someone.
Yeah.
It's like they have that whole mysterious pirate thing that all it ended up giving you is giving you a name to put on the front of your name. It's like it's really shit.
Yeah, I was saying that we were all like, oh yeah, I'll be sick to get it, and then like no.
You got
because by the time we played it, because we were late to the party again, people were quite far
Hard.
through it, and we were like, oh yeah, now we're gonna try and get through this, but it was like
What,
pointless
that,
because
mate?
No, we got it on the day of release, Will, but
Did we?
we didn't play it as much as we should have.
I can't
No,
remember getting on
but
days.
a lot of YouTubers had it on pre-release, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not big enough for that sort of stuff, man.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere
Nowhere
near.
near. Mate, I'll have you know that our latest video is on 11 views, mate. So yeah.
And we're on
What I find
157
funny is-
subs.
Destiny seems to sponsor fucking everyone to play their game every now and again.
Yeah,
Like,
Destiny 2 is
absolutely-
probably meant to be a really good game. Destiny 2 is.
What platform's it on?
All
Everything.
of them.
No, I mean like where do you get it on PC?
Steam.
Steam.
Yes, I think it's
I don't
Steam. Who made it? I think it's. Who makes it? Who's the publisher of Destiny? Activision, so it's on everything. Not EA, so you have to go for
Why
Origin.
the hell doesn't everyone just admit Steam's the better thing and everyone should use
Yeah.
it?
That is what if I generally have like call for that to happen. If I was in a position of power where I could speak to people, I'd be like, come on, EA, just give up, give
It's like,
Steam it.
if every TV program movie decided to go on like Netflix and Netflix had a monopoly, I'd be cool to pay a little bit more just to get everything.
Yeah,
Like,
all new films went on that one. I understand that's what a monopoly is. Then
Yeah,
they could jack the price up like massively. But I'm just thinking about our convenience.
or if films didn't sell like, or they didn't insist on selling like the individual streaming services, it'd be like, oh, I'll do Amazon Prime and Netflix, but they always insist on being only on that, don't they?
Yeah.
Like if
The
we're gonna
problem
buy,
with buying like Destiny 2 is I don't know how long they wait between games.
it's a massive. It is a It's a huge. What is it called? I can't think of the word now. You spend a lot of time just leveling up,
Yeah, I brought
grinding. It's a
Destiny
massive
1.
grinding game.
Destiny 1 was actually really fun. Like the concept of Destiny 1 I enjoyed.
What do you call it? Destiny 2 is virtually the same. Where you, like Ben said, you just grind. You like
yeah, but
grind.
the grinding's fun. Like it's
You
not
get
like,
to grind, like you grind
You got people to grind with,
a
yeah.
certain piece
I
of
reckon.
armor just to fight a boss or something like that to get a
Well,
weapon.
that's how WoW works, but
yeah. No, it's
it's
sort of
having
like
people to do it with, I reckon.
Yeah, because if
And
you do it on your
and
own,
a good story to grind on.
that's definitely needed.
But like, yeah, like I understand because like the grinding, I like if you have like a little party of you guys doing it, it's all right. Like just going and doing all like the grindy aspect of it, and then there's like multiplayer of it as well that was quite fun. Bit different.
But it's all good, guys, because Red Dead 2 is coming out and
Well, I'm up for
Battlefield
that.
5.
Never played Red Dead Redemption. In the
I thought
first
Red
place.
Dead
I
Redemption's one of my
played Red Dead
favourite
1.
games.
Yeah,
for like a couple of days, and then I had to give it back to my mate. But from what I can remember, it was really good.
yeah.
The-
Jordan played it like loads. I think Ben and Jordan used to talk about it a lot.
Oh yeah, me and Dan used to play online as well.
I mean, like on
Um,
from what I've heard about Red Dead 2's online, is that your horse, you need to treat it
Oh yeah, it's the same on single player.
like you need to feed it, you need to groom it, you need to do
but
everything.
on single player and multiplayer for Red Dead 2, for Red Dead 1, and I think on your single player,
Don't
if
you?
you started doing dishonourable things like shooting civvies, if you did it enough, your good horse would run away and you'd get a shitty horse. So I let my brother play on my game and he
Yeah.
shot everyone when it kept on killing everyone.
yeah, I
came
did
back
that
on
on
the game.
Jordan's.
I came back on the game, my horse had scabby legs.
Don't
Like,
wasn't it in multiplayer online? You started off with a donkey or a mule.
yeah, you started off with a mule and you slowly leveled up your horse. So you could get a
Just-
buffalo.
Just seeing a grown man on a fucking mule on a game.
I think the highest I got is I got a bull. I had a bull.
You had a bull.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
you
know
go
how-
like you go donkey, skinny horse, and then like 4 more horses, and then you get like special things like bull, or like war horse or buffalo, and then white buffalo. I did
Yeah,
see one person once just
bear.
riding along on a white buffalo.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work on the online for that one. Like
What, leveling up shit?
yeah, like with the horses, you see if you can get bulls or
Do
whatever.
missions. There used to be one where you like
Is
cattle.
the Red Dead online like GTA Online, Ben, or not? Or completely different?
It was kind of like in between what GTA 4 Online and GTA 5 Online was like. You
We
really
had
got a lot of the same
storylines.
things from, but you didn't like. There was just there was obviously open world map, and there was a few forts that people would have massive fights over occasionally.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not in a city, so there's not as much like density.
Yeah.
So you could just go around GTAing shit, but then to do missions, you didn't have to go to the mission. Load it up on a little side screen. And there's quite a few missions, so there's like a few where you'd like do different things, and there's always 4 people in a mission.
Well, so were the forts just unoccupied, and someone would go and occupy it, and then another team or whatever would go try to take it?
Completely randomly though, it had nothing to do with like. There was games like that, like.
So the forts on the natural spawn are just completely empty.
The spawns, I think, I'm not sure. Different ones had different people, so some of them would have Mexicans in them, and like the army.
Yeah.
But like they wouldn't kill you unless you killed them.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But you could get on one of their cannons and just start shooting the shit out of people.
It might be fun to play.
I never
really
enjoyed the first
one.
You never enjoyed it.
I never really saw the point in it. The game was pretty pointless to me.
Fair enough.
It just made me. It was just cowboy GTA, to be honest.
Yeah. I just never really saw the point.
But
I really like
GTA 5 was really good, and if it's a similar game, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be good. What do you call it? I found out that on Rainbow Six Siege, yeah.
Yep.
You can do random operators.
Yeah, by not selecting.
No. That as well, but you click something on like I think you can do it on the browser on actual Rainbow Six, and you click random attacker or random operator or random defender, and it chooses the attacker or defender for you.
Yes.
So you get a different one each time, and it looks rather fun to do.
If we had friends, we could do fun custom games, but we don't. So
how
big issue.
Have you got your editing software yet, Ben?
Oh, sore subject.
I was having issues with it today.
Okay. Because
installing it.
Me and Ben have got a game called Tales of Escape, and we're gonna do however many rooms there are.
4.
I think there's 4 rooms, so there'll be 4 episodes of that, and it's just me and Ben trying to escape out of a room.
Yeah, I wouldn't install it. It kept on saying it's been installed, but then it wasn't there. So I've emailed the people about it.
So, oi,
wanker!
Bal.
Dear Mr. or Mrs. Wanker, your editing software doesn't seem to work. Yes, please find the nearest phallic object near you and shove it up your ass.
And send nudes.
No, I mean you can close off and send nudes, but I don't know if that's a bit too much. They might try and get you done for that.
Adam, you got to be careful. How have you not been done in the workplace yet?
I was going to say, is that when you do a pudding to send it out and
we don't do pudding, instead of writing,
it's fine. Just write send nudes out of chocolate sauce on it, and there you go.
I was thinking more him sexually abusing his co-workers.
No, but what I used to do / still do sort of is depending on what burger we make, with the sauce.
You write
with the
sauce, but then when you put it on top, he doesn't realise that it gets crushed and you can't read it anymore.
No, I do. I do a little smiley face with mayo, just for shits and giggles. I just do little faces on the bottom of the burger bun.
I think you should just draw dicks.
And we've gotten a burger called the El Diablo, and it's basically chili beef with chocolate curls mixed in. Cheese, and then everything you usually have on a burger. But on a bun, I know it's really not.
I feel like the chocolate does not go well there.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, as soon as you said chocolate, I sort of got turned off.
It's disgusting. And you've got to cut a chili in half and then stick it through the burger bun lid to make it look like the devil. But I decided to go one step further. It was a really slow morning and I was fucking bored. So I chopped the chili up, got 2 little bits of the chili and put them into the burger to make it look like eyes.
Oh. What a man.
I'm so
And
bored
then, like,
sometimes.
then you put a little paper note like, "Why the fuck did you order this?"
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new burger coming out that's got lobster in. Like
Yeah, but
beef burger with lobster.
makes sense.
Oh, lobster sounds good though.
Yeah.
The sauce that it's mixed in with is not.
Do you know Little Chef? Do you remember Little Chef, guys?
No,
me and Adam went on a mission for. Yeah, we have been a Little Chef.
No, no. He says. Oh, I thought he says. Is there one near you?
And I said, "Do you know they've all been closed the fuck down?"
Oh,
They're all on the way to like Wales, aren't they?
Yeah, but we found one near Stonehenge, so winning.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I went to one of them and they ordered a Smartie pizza.
Smartie pizza.
Oh.
It was a cheese pizza.
The Little
Smarties.
Chef was a don though. Like they had a lot of like
Well,
crap
there's a
food.
reason they closed down most of their branches, and a lot of them got turned into sex stores. But
Yeah.
Just pushed
did.
over that.
remember the
pen.
one to school?
Yes.
Do you guys like past that?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna turn into a sex store.
Still do sometimes. whichever
yeah.
way we come back from yours.
Yeah, I
Dave.
was gonna say I'm pretty sure Little Chef is still going. I mean,
Yeah,
it is
they
nat
closed like
food.
90% of their branches down.
Yeah, it is. It is nat food, but defunct the 31st of January 2018. That means they closed down.
All their stores.
Yeah, the chain closed in January 2018.
Oh well.
Well, they had that
We should be
whole-
honoured.
Was it Heston Blumenstein did that little series where he went to a bunch of Little Chef restaurants, tried to improve them, didn't he?
I think so.
Was it was like the weird cookie guy that used to have a bunch of cooking.
It's not like the thing they did have there. The breakfast, like the bigger breakfast they had, was pretty good.
Yeah.
Give them that. But to be fair, like the one we went to in Stonehenge, it was pretty grotty.
Yeah, it was virtually. We were the only people in there.
We were like
It's
the only
like-
people in there, and it's like, oh,
We pulled up and literally 2 people left.
yeah, it wasn't great. Like it's not. It wasn't Michelin star worthy.
They
at
were
all.
No.
only there to
Probably
use the
like a
toilet
food
as well.
hygiene rating worthy.
They were only there
Then?
to use the toilet.
Yeah,
That's what most
like,
people get there for. Like, oh, just the city is the toilet.
But what do you call it? After coming back from Northern Ireland, yeah, I wrote down a list of all the stuff that I've done / want to do. Like,
Yeah.
you know how we said that we didn't feel the point of going abroad until we've done
pegging.
virtually everything in England.
yeah. Then we only went to Stonehenge.
Pegging
We've
on
been to
that list.
Iron Bridge as well,
Oh, yeah, we
Pegging
went to
on that
Ironbridge.
list.
and we've climbed Ben Nevis.
Is pegging on that list?
Nah,
Why not?
I can put it on the list.
Put it on the list then. And then like, propose
So-
it to Laura and see.
Okay. So
See what she
obviously we've done Stonehenge, we've done Ben Nevis. There's
Well, I
Ironbridge.
haven't.
there's Loch Ness,
Alright, yeah, forgot about that one.
the most northern part of Scotland as well.
Yeah, we still got that one to do.
I've
Wait,
done
you're
Giant's
talking about
Causeway,
the
but
islands.
no, the most northernest part of the British
Mainland.
Yeah.
mainland, yeah,
It's like John O'Groats or something.
yeah, because fuck going across the sea.
Want to go to that Welsh village with the longest name, or is that not worth it?
That's probably not worth it. Obviously,
I've already
then
been there,
I've
so
done
that counts.
I've done Giant's Causeway, but I would happily do it again because there's one in Scotland as well.
Well, there's the other end of
Not
it.
one. It's not
Yeah.
like there's two.
There's-
of them, and they're
There's the
staying-
other end of the Giant's Causeway in
There's a
Scotland.
start and there's like an end. Like,
Yeah. Dover.
Did they tell you the story behind it when you were there?
No, but we already knew the story as well. I'm assuming because you could get little headphones to put in, and obviously it would tell you the story of it.
But it's kind of like you seen that video where someone's on an island just yells, "Fuck you!" It's like, hey, what? Fuck you! That's basically the story.
Yeah. Hadrian's Wall, the most southern part of England.
no, you want to get to Land's End, innit?
Yeah, and that's it.
Is that your whole list?
That's my whole list. There's more. Oh
There's
shit! I'm Pegging.
I'm pagan.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead and
Does,
put that there.
Does Laurel want to just know what pegging is? Because you need her to be.
Well, the issue is we started making videos and that sort of ended our little road trips.
No, but the thing is, there's no excuse for us not to make road trips about our adventure to these places.
Yeah, but it's really naff because we sit in a car, we get out, have a look around it, and go, "Yeah, that's all right. I've seen it now," and then we go home. Like,
Yeah, like if we took like a week off to do it, like
Jesus.
we would go to go to Scotland and do Loch Ness to the most northernest part and do stuff like that, then it would be justified for us to do videos on it, wouldn't
There'd be
it?
a lot of driving us going, turning. Like, the
Yeah,
reaction
what we'd
response
do
Loch
is
Ness
just-
will be, we'll go, it's just a big lake.
We'll have
and
to
then
get
we'll
that,
turn
like,
around.
that. If I got a driving license, we'll have to do a thing where we all get like that, like week insurance on your car, so we can all drive it.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just end up going to places like, it'd be like we go to the most northern point and go, well, it doesn't feel any different.
I've never been to the. I want to hit up. I want to hit up the Imperial War Museum at one point. To be honest.
Oh, the White Cliffs of Dover, they're not that white.
I've seen teeth whiter than that.
Yeah, like, that'll be our genuine reaction to the whole travelling around.
But guys, if you want to see that, let us know, and we may do
Any
it in the future.
suggestions?
Yeah, any suggestions on videos of that caliber?
Or we could go abroad.
Or we could go abroad, but I don't know.
Where to though? We can't go like typical places, can we? We've got to be unique individuals.
Be unique flower.
Well, don't have it.
Let's hit up Europe before we leave, so we don't have to buy the
I
tourist.
was gonna say, you just not go to you go to like France, but don't go to like the major
Paris.
tourist
You
areas.
guys want to go kayaking in the Alps?
Oh, I'm good, mate.
I'm good.
You 100%.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could like you.
It doesn't sound like a holiday to me if I'm going there and doing exercise. I don't mind like walking
well-
How
around.
is an exercise? You're sitting down.
Well, it's fine. We can go to the Alps. Ben can go fucking do his kayaking.
By
We can get
myself? That's
pissed.
fucking boring.
We can go
Yeah.
get drunk.
We can get drunk as long as our place has got a hot tub that we can like look over a mountain and just drink port and whiskey.
Yeah, that'll be just perfect.
That'd be ideal.
Perfect.
That's
I would happily spend an
blatantly
entire week
One
doing
thing that
that.
would end up, it would cost us like
Not-
$2,000 each.
great
but
content.
What would be great is hitting up Yellowstone at one point.
I mean, yeah, we want to go to America,
Just
but
throwing
when everyone's
sticks of
21.
just throwing sticks of dynamite in there. Just go, just explode. Just
Don't
fucking
even get this
explode.
started.
Yeah, can we
I'm fed
just,
up with this world.
just try and like tempt fate a bit?
Just start jumping up and down on the ground. And go, come on, let's explode.
Yeah, they might stop you, Adam.
You guys want, like, I reckon we could take on a grizzly bear, Miss.
Probably.
What, all three of us, or all the entire group?
We each take one on.
Yeah. So there's 3 grizzly bears versus 3 of us.
Do we get weapons or
You
not?
have to just
No,
fight naked.
Do the grizzly bear get weapons, Adam?
They get their fucking claws.
Then you get
We've
your
got-
nails.
Yeah, and your teeth.
I feel like our teeth will do shit all to their
Well,
to their
it's unfair
skin.
if we start using weapons.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But then again, we are smarter and we do have weapons at our disposal.
Imagine if
Yeah.
like you get someone like, I don't believe in hunting, but it's okay if you hunt if you only use your bare hands. You just see like fucking posh white people, if it became law, running along a field and fucking like trying to catch pigeons and pheasants and shit with their bare hands. Reckon they'd still hunt then?
Probably not. I think it'd be pretty pointless. But yeah, like we could just go, like, nice holidays abroad. And just make videos out of that.
Could do.
Not going to be
Eventually,
touristy
like-
shite.
Got a 3-man boat in game now. Sea of Thieves.
I have that.
I don't know if that was mentioned. Yeah, there's now a 3-man boat which isn't as big but bigger than Sleep. One of them the cabin.
It's pretty ace because normally only 3 of us. So
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, we want to go to America, don't we? When Ben turns 20. Well, when everyone, Jack, turns 21.
A few more places in Europe as well, though.
We can do that as well.
yeah, it's just funding these.
We should get one of those
Endeavours.
snaps, and then like over our lifespan, we just try and put a pin in every country.
Why do you want to put a pin? You can scratch them off.
No, it's
Pins
cool as you
are
get a
cooler.
map and you have loads of pins in the map.
And then, but are we going to do like the white girl thing? Put a bit of string to it, like to a picture of us all there.
No,
We can do.
would I do it like someone would have to volunteer a wall to it eventually, like.
Yeah, it'd be like a shrine.
Exactly. It'll be fine.
And then the
Just get
last
it
person
encased.
out of all of us to die
Gets it.
Yeah, gets buried with it.
Are we not going to do like a money thing as well? We all put money in a pot, and then whoever dies last gets all the money. And it's like, and then they die literally the day after. It's like, oh well, shit.
No.
Because that's just pointless money.
What happens if we end up stealing something and we can't sell it? So then we do it then.
What do you mean?
I'm not.
What
Ben,
are we
I
stealing?
don't know. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to commit any crimes at the moment.
We're not going to follow the Dan motive and just start stealing fit from archaeological sites.
No.
Dan does that.
Do you not know?
No.
Fucking stole shit off an archaeological site when he was in Italy.
It's from Pompeii.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do you not know?
No.
You don't know shit, do you?
No.
Dick fuck.
Don't speak to him. You're a millions, Will.
Yeah.
100.
Clearly wouldn't win it.
43 million.
Yeah. Man, I've got a ticket. Don't sweat it.
I've got a ticket as well.
Can you buy tickets online?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh. Is it £2 now though, isn't it? Not for
Yeah.
£2.50.
£2.50?
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
got
£2
past me.
for a lotto. Like our lotto.
Does that mean as soon as we got the EU, we won't be able to play Euros Millions anymore?
No, because we're not leaving the fucking continent.
Well, you seem to think we are though.
Yeah.
It's not like we're all of a sudden like gonna get like a big paddle and just go fuck this, I'm out.
Right, everyone, 3, 2, 1, and vote.
Go!
Yeah. Or just like it'd be like one of them big barge poles like they have on like the rivers in that Venice.
Yeah, just fucking dig it into the coast of
everyone
France.
fuck off. As we piss off. I mean that's valid option.
Do you know what that reminds me of? The fucking Walkers advert where they get all the ships tied to England, and they just sail us to a hot continent.
I mean, I won't mind that, but it's where do we go? Do we go? The issue is it's whether we get closer to America. Well, I mean,
Should we go to the centre of the Atlantic? Because I reckon the storms are going to be horrific.
yeah, I was gonna say because we could go to America, but then we're near America, and I think if we're next door to Americans, there'll be worse neighbours than the French.
What about
Yeah.
middle of the Pacific? We have to go like all the way around South America and the Cape of...
Why don't we just go back to? Why don't we just go near better Wales and Australia?
No, no, I've got this. We're just gonna go and tax ourselves onto Gibraltar. It's already ours, so
Then
technically the
we're
parking
still
space
next
could
to
be ours.
Europe. What was even the fucking point?
It's hotter down there, Ben.
Yeah,
Oh, we did get... Oh, I wonder if we just shove ourselves in the middle of the Mediterranean.
No, not just think like tax ourselves onto Gibraltar.
What, you
and
just
we're
say
sound.
fuck you to everyone else?
Yeah, like, shove yourself in the Mediterranean and then claim all the sea around it. It's like,
Yeah, but we still get to see where the British Isles used to be.
We don't lose them wars. We want to reserve the place.
Just in case you want to move back there.
No, to be fair, we've got to leave Ireland.
Yeah, we can't bring them with us.
Northern Ireland we can. We'll just have to set them to.
No,
Yeah.
we need to leave Northern Ireland here to like police the sea.
He's reserving our space.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, okay, yeah. So yeah, we're just going like tax onto there.
Or should we do what we did with the Falklands? Just have a massive pole in the middle of the ocean saying "still belongs to England."
We used to own like three. I'm not sure. We used to own like 3 islands in the middle of the Mediterranean.
We owned Malta, didn't we? Did we?
I think we owned Cyprus at one point as well.
Anywhere we've got a military base, we used to own.
Like ruled was probably a
The better word for it.
better word than owned.
We own you now.
You're now owned by us. We are now a company. We have brought you.
That actually happened in India. That's how we ended up having India. Is a country just decided to invade them pretty much.
East India Company.
Yeah, or not? It wasn't. We even nicked the name of East India Company. It was originally the first one was the Dutch East India Company.
Yeah.
And then we made the British. So this is ours now. What? Yeah, this is ours. This is our name.
We're taking it, all right?
The French
What are
had
you
one
gonna
as
do?
well, didn't they? The French had an East India Company as well, but they weren't as successful.
The Dutch one was, but just before the British one. Then the Dutch one like kind of died down and we took over.
You're welcome, Dutch.
So I think that's where we should go and tax ourselves onto. I'm just thinking that I don't know where else really to go. You know,
Middle of the Pacific.
could do.
Fucking everything would cost a shit ton though to get imported.
Yeah, that's an issue.
It's hard. It's hard enough us being an island already, Ben.
I think it's that hard to be honest.
No, there's only a little bit of water separating us.
And is there 2 channel tunnels? Is there a train? Are the train and the car on the same tunnel, or are they separate tunnels?
I think it's like just one big tunnel. No, but there's not a car one. The car one goes on the train. You drive your car onto a train.
We need to put like.
And it's all lined with C4. The tunnel is.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not, but it should be.
Yes, I doubt it is.
Just in case. Just in case Europe starts to get a little bit rowdy, we just blow up the channel tunnel so they can't get a straight way to us.
I feel like that'd be a really big
We could
design
blow
flaw.
up the channel tunnel.
It won't be hard.
No, like
But, I
you
mean-
can collapse it quite easily.
I'm just saying, like, lining it with C4 probably isn't the best idea.
What happens if it's a really deep boat and it just scrapes it?
To be fair, if you put it underwater, C4 doesn't... Does C4 work underwater?
Yeah, it does. That's why it's so good.
No, yeah, right. Fair play.
Oh, so channel tunnel is 3 tunnels that are connected. So there's the north running tunnel, the south running tunnel, and a little service tunnel
Seeing
that
that Ben was doing Claim to Fame, Will's nan knows the person who designed the channel tunnel.
I feel like more people
Does she?
know.
You were on about it, don't you? Weren't you? You told me. She said to him, "Why the fuck would you do that for? Because now the French have an easy way to get into the country."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, that was like one of the architects.
exactly. So that's Will's claim to fame.
The other thing is Will also knew my boss, but
But that's not a claim to fame, Ben. Has your dad?
Yeah,
has your
yeah,
boss
yeah.
done
the
anything?
farmers thing around the area.
Has your boss done anything famous? No. He might have. I don't know. I've never met him.
No, he hasn't. You're correct. But
The whole village of Tricross hates him.
Do they?
Yeah,
Why?
they hate the dealership. Too noisy, they say so. Everyone in
So-
Tricross hates
So
the
there's
dealership.
just looked up some movies that are coming out.
Who have you?
Ones that we may be interested in.
One of the
Has it
Indian
really got
ones.
that low?
Venom.
Venom!
I wouldn't
Comes
want. I
out
wouldn't
in
be interested
2
unless Tom
days.
Hardy was in it. To be honest, I wouldn't give a shit if Tom Hardy wasn't in it.
But
And then
is it bad that I'm more excited over Johnny English than Venom?
I'm excited for Johnny English as well.
Microphone muted.
I
I
don't
feel like
enjoy
Johnny
Johnny
English
English
can
movies.
be a better film. Well, I don't know if it's going to be better.
I prefer Rowan Atkinson's older work.
Oh, do you?
My name's Ben.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he hasn't really done any modern work though.
Besides Johnny English.
Yeah, but like this is like the last Johnny English came out years ago.
Like 3.
So he's not like no. The last Johnny English was way, way older than that.
They're all past like 2000s.
Yeah, that's like an 18-year span, you moron.
But I think they're around like 2010s, aren't they?
One was the first one is 2003.
Yeah, but I feel
and
like
then
the
there
second one wasn't that long
was
ago.
a big gap between them. There, I feel like 10 would be my guess.
2011.
11.
So at least 2003, and then he left it.
For a respectable amount of time.
Yeah. Fucking. Maths is struggling 8 years.
But I don't know what he's done recently though for an Atkinson.
We could have a look, couldn't we?
He's,
So if we put-
yeah, let's have a look at his movies, TV shows. Mr. Bean was really short.
Yeah.
But
What,
like
the
how
movie?
big it was? No, like the TV show.
Oh yeah. There was also
Was it
the
like only,
animated
like-
TV show.
13 episodes.
There was also the animated TV show.
Yeah, but still, it's really short though for like such a big like show like that.
He did Red. Apparently, this year's got one coming out called Red Nose Day Actually, which I think is Love Actually, but a parody in some form.
Could be.
And then 2016, Margaret Sets a Trap. I don't know what
Trap.
it is.
Yeah, I just seen that.
I think he's a detective. It's a
Oh
drama.
yeah, he had a TV. Yeah, he had a drama TV show. It was meant to be quite good. That everyone like didn't expect because everyone like thinks he's like a funny man. And he did a TV show, and everyone was like, "Yeah, it's actually pretty good."
Well, it seems like comedic actors often do really well when they go into dramatic roles, but when it goes the other way around, it ends up being shit.
Yeah.
In 2005, you did a really low quality thing called Spider Plant Man.
Yeah, he's also Spider Plant Man with like Batman sort of stuff. He hasn't done a lot.
He was in the Scooby Doo movie.
He
He
was
hasn't done a
with
lot of
Daddy,
big
wasn't he?
things. Yeah, he was Scrappy Doo. He's also in The Lion King. You see,
Oh,
he's
he
the
was.
bird.
Wasn't he a person in the Scooby Doo movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a physical role.
Yeah.
It's like the guy who
Oh,
owned the
yeah.
island.
But Scrappy Doo was inside of him.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did
Scooby-Doo's
The
so
Lion
good.
King. He was the bird in The Lion King. I was quite
But
upset when they didn't use him for the live action version.
Oh shit, is that him?
What?
No, I didn't realise that it was Rowan Atkinson doing the voice of fuck is this character's name?
Yeah. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Cat
him.
Badger.
He hasn't done, he's done a lot of big things, but he hasn't done that many big things for like how.
Blackadder was massive cult favourite though. Mr. Bean, I think, it's the same.
Yeah.
There was
But,
a
like,
few,
the
there was
movie
a few.
scene.
There's like 4 Mr. Bean movies there. There's like Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
Goes
but I
to-
mean, like, you think like some other movie stars, he hasn't actually done a lot.
But how well known he is, yeah.
Like everything he's done, like Mr. Bean and Blackadder, and then Johnny English and the Mr. Bean films have been huge.
Yeah.
But
Oh. Our plan is to get to 200 subscribers before Christmas.
And we'll release a video on the official Pornhub account of Adam being pegged. Cool with that, Adam.
Look up something.
What pegging is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's gay sex, isn't it?
Not gay sex. There's nothing gay about it.
What is it?
When a woman fucks a man up the ass with a sapling.
Ah.
Not technically gay.
Oh, what was it that I fucking searched for the last podcast that came up with something sexual? Oh. It was something that Ben said,
yeah, of course it was.
and I typed it in, and it came up with a shit ton of stuff of gay sex. Man on man sex. So thanks for that, Ben, when I typed it in and put images.
What was it?
I can't remember.
I can't think of anything like that. I know what cottaging is when you meet up with a random gay guy in a public toilet and fuck him.
Yeah, I said that at work and no one knew what it was. Like I said, do you guys know what cottaging is? For some reason, Alexa thought something that said, "Do you guys know what cottaging is?" She piped up.
Start searching it and then plays the audio file of it.
Yep. Honestly, I think it might have been the Tusks, the movie.
Did that come up with gay sex?
Yeah, that shouldn't have done.
Because I put Tusking.
No.
So
See if that comes up interesting then.
I mean, that's your own spelling that's dropped in that one.
yeah,
Nothing to do with what Ben said.
I may have just deleted the thumbnail for the rooftop for up on the roof.
When I searched
Oh.
Tuskings, it just came up with narwhals fighting. So,
See if I've got it. If not, Adam's got to make a new one.
We had
Yeah, I did. I got it.
what have you got?
Still need to make a new one anyway. I need to make a new thumbnail for the podcast. Don't delete the fat tiger. No shit.
why how are you deleting everything?
Because I've got a folder. Because of this, I've got a folder on my
How
computer.
competent are you though? You have to right click and click delete.
And then, yeah, I was gonna say it's not like it's a misclick.
And just get out of your fucking recycling bin, dipshit.
What do you think I'm fucking doing, you wanker?
He never empties his recycling bins; they're just full of shit.
What do you call it? I looked up, because of the last one, whether or not Simpsons Hit and Run was on the PC.
Yeah.
And there's this really dodgy way of doing it, and I was thinking that's definitely going to give me a virus, so I'm good.
There's people that like specialise in there's websites that specialise in selling those games. So there's retro game websites.
What, like remastering them?
They don't remaster them. They just like provide a way to play them.
Oh. I mean, I don't feel like if I played it now, I'd lose the
Nostalgia.
yeah.
I played a bit of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
It won't be as good as I remember the game. That's my issue.
I used to play like the first. What's the first PC game you guys played? For me, it was Zoo Tycoon.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you would have to be Zoo Tycoon.
What was Zoo Tycoon?
Basically, you made a zoo.
But if you let an animal kill a penguin, you got a black screen. It did let you play the game, you know.
Oh.
It was fine with you letting lions eat people, but as soon as lions ate a penguin,
Game over?
Yeah, it crashed the game. Save.
The Lion King game, probably.
You know in Jurassic, in the Jurassic
On a disc.
the Jurassic Park game that I've got, yeah?
Yeah.
They like, because there's loads of side quests you can do. One of the side quests is to put a Velociraptor up against a fucking T-Rex.
Interesting.
And see who would win.
Well, no, just fight to the death.
And then put in a Brachiosaurus against a Velociraptor. So basically, they're doing fights for money.
All about that. But no, probably, yeah. It'd have to be like one of them games, like on the disc. What was like Lion King game?
Yeah,
probably my first game.
Zoo Tycoon was on the disc. I used to play Zoo Tycoon, Roller
Coaster Tycoon
2, I think number 2. That was 3, and Command and Conquest.
What's Command and Conquest?
A really old like strategy game.
I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon, and Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth.
You could get the 3 people you could play is America, China, or terrorists. And terrorists got chemical weapons. America got nukes, and so did China, I think. But they all had like specialties. America were heavy armored, and the terrorists were light armored. You could get suicide.
What were you gasping at, Will?
There's this really old game that I used to play. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was this game when I looked at it, but it's not.
What game is this? What do you used to play?
It was like a war game, but like you basically had like a little base, and you used to have like little things you used to send them out.
And you build your base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Command and Conquest.
But it doesn't look like Command and Conquest.
There was like a few of them, so there's a few different.
Like it was like you had like a little base, and you sent out like your stuff. And I don't really know what you did because I never really actually played it in depth. It's quite a lot of fun.
There's shit tons of Commands and Conquest, to be honest. Which one did I play?
Which one did you play, Ben?
What I'm figuring out by looking at images.
I think it could have been Command and Conquest, but just that many of them.
Yeah, I think I played Command and Conquest the first decade.
Ooh.
So, have you guys completely finished Human Fall Flat?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even do the last mission properly. I found a weird way to get to the end and finished it.
Fair enough.
Will and Joe were just we could play it again if we want, to be honest. But me, Will and Joe were just trying to find ways to not do the level.
Yeah, I was just jumping over walls in the end.
Yeah, I played Command and Conquest first. The first decade is the one that I played.
First decade.
Yeah. There is like 50 Command and Conquest games there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But no, yeah. Then it used to be Miniclip, and then I moved on to Miniclip.
It's
And
like
I stumbled across
25 Command and Conquest games.
Oh. And then stumbled across Club Penguin, and then played the shit out of Club Penguin. Well, I don't really understand why I play Club Penguin, because looking back at it, there's just nothing on the game.
I never played Club Penguin.
I
There's
used
just
to play
nothing.
it, but I got bored of it.
There's nothing for that game. Like, you're a penguin, and you can make money, but like, I don't really understand what the appeal was.
Wasn't there shitty like games you could do?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You used to get money, and then you used to buy like puffles and stuff like that. And I mean, it was like, just like looking back at like the game, I don't really understand why I played it. Is what I'm getting at. I think it was something like the coolest igloo. I think that was the like trying to be the coolest guy, the biggest igloo, and like decorating your igloo. But because I was young, I used to shove everything in there, so it's just like a mess. And then you go to someone who has like a really well organized igloo, and you're like, "Oh, this is nice." Then they'd be like, "Oh, but mine's way better. Come back to mine." It's just like there's like a disco floor in the bedroom. There's like speakers upside down. It's just a nightmare.
Just a nightmare, so it is.
I played it once on like a friend's computer, but that's it.
But Miniclip used to be the place to be for games.
Back in the day when you used to play browser
Microphone
games.
muted.
Remember that?
Yeah, and they're all free. Like, Miniclip was like the Steam of our like generation.
Microphone activated. Microphone
It
muted.
quite literally was.
Oh, my phone's at 9%.
And people would like come to
Microphone
school and be like,
activated.
"Oh, there's like this new game on Miniclip and it's sick. You should play it." And then you go home and you spend like hours trying to find it.
I used to play on the website A game.
Oh,
We got really into this World War one where it was just trenches and you'd spawn different units in, and as you leveled up, you'd get more units. So there's like you started off with like one German trench, one Allied trench. You'd have to like build up units in the trench and then send them all over the top to charge the German trench.
Oh yeah, I used to play that as well.
And then like it got harder and harder, and then eventually you could get shitty tanks.
Yeah.
shitty tanks.
And
What?
way you do it is if you owned like 3 trenches, you'd kick them all out of the first trench, and by the time they got to the second, you kick them all out, and then third, and then as they got to the enemy trench, you'd have like 9 units charging over.
Is Miniclip still going?
I think it might be allowed here.
Why you started talking like that?
I don't know.
Huh?
Because he needs to find his own thing and steal other people's. Come on, Adam. Your thing is being fat. Just accept it.
Miniclip is still a thing. Miniclip still exists.
When I went into Belfast, we went to one of the oldest pubs in Northern Ireland, yeah?
Yep.
And fuck me, their ceilings are low.
You guys want to go to the Guinness Museum?
I really do. I really do actually want to go to Dublin.
There's
I would be
'cause,
all game to go to Dublin. If you guys weren't joining go to Dublin, I'd be like, yeah, I'll go next weekend.
Dublin.
That is how game I am for Dublin.
We could do it around
I love
Christmas
Guinness. Well, you're not working.
time.
What's your excuse
Yeah,
for
but-
not going?
My thing is then I'm at home, so it's not much of a bitch a commute to get there.
Oh, you're not coming then.
Ah, I see.
We'll just go without you. It's not like you're working till, oh yeah, I can't book off time.
Yeah, but then that's also money out the pocket, isn't it?
What's money?
Ben, it's literally going to cost you maybe £500.
Yeah. That's like a month.
What
rent
it'll
for
do
me.
is it'll encourage you to get a job.
Ooh.
Instead of you sitting there thinking, oh, can I survive? You'll be like, well, no, I can't. Do you want to be a Dan?
Oh, that's what you're saying, is it?
Yeah. But even Dan goes on holiday.
Let's just say we go from the Friday of November.
What, for a long weekend? Is that the plan?
To the Monday.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could handle, the solid drinking, for longer than, maybe like 4 days.
Oh, what the fuck? Not December.
I reckon it's a Guinness like.
Would your girlfriend get pissed off you, Adam, because you've gone on holiday with a lot of other people other than her?
No,
She
at the moment she can't go on holiday.
Why not?
She's got to write a dissertation, and she needs to take her time with it.
All I'm saying is she could go.
Is she
She could come because
Yeah, she's third year.
Because then you could have a room, me and Ben could have a room.
Yeah.
So literally, flights are as cheap as like £35.
We get flights. I was gonna say ferry, but fuck, sure. Whatever.
Why are we? I'm not.
Why would we go on a fucking ferry? It will take
Then
us
we can
8 hours
drive
to
around.
get there. Then it would take us an 8. Would you rather go for 8 hours on a fucking ferry or an hour
8 hours
in the
on
air?
a ferry.
Yeah, it takes ages on a ferry,
Does it?
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get to like Northern Ireland, it's like 8 hours. It's like an overnight
Yep.
thing.
Isn't Dublin Southern? I always fucking forget.
Yeah, Dublin is Southern Ireland.
Yeah. So what you do is you drive to Holyhead and get a ferry from there, don't you?
No, you.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know where you
Or
get
Still
ferries.
ages.
Manchester is the other option.
That'll take longer because that'll take
I'm
longer.
gonna say. It depends
Let's have a
where you
look.
get in.
Let's
as
have a
well,
look at
obviously.
driving. How we'd get there from let's say.
You have to definitely get a ferry. There's no. There's no
Yeah, you'd
way
have to
we're-
get a ferry. But I'm just thinking how, like,
You can get a certificate from the Guinness factory saying you can pour a perfect point.
does it take
Guinness?
5 hours on a ferry?
I feel like I don't need that. All I want to do there is go there and drink Guinness.
If you go to the Jameson's factory as well, they give you
I'm not a big
shit.
fan of
They They give you a shit ton of whiskey for free.
Mate, it's like it is literally £29 to get there and back with
Yeah.
Ryanair from Birmingham Airport.
You could Airbnb it, or we could get a hotel.
What, there and back?
Yeah.
No, that's
Fucking cheap.
Might as well then.
Depends on if something gone well.
So we find fucking a shitty hotel.
Well,
There
for
back-
£30 flights, boys, I think we might be able to push the boat out on the hotel.
Yeah,
So if we find a hotel that's like 50 quid a night,
yeah.
we're there, say, if we leave like the Friday, stay Friday, Saturday, come back on the Sunday.
Yeah.
I wonder how. I'm looking at the Guinness factory, trying to find.
This podcast is now us just trying to arrange a holiday.
Yeah, so if you want to tune off now, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to, or if you
we're
want
now
to
going on
stay,
holiday.
stick around.
There'll be a video on it if we go to Dublin.
Yeah.
How do you spell
Dublin.
Guinness?
Dublin City Centre. We'll go City Centre. Why not?
How do you spell Guinness?
Yeah, I don't know when I hit the dates. I think I went from there to.
Guinness.
I don't care about your Guinness, mate.
I just said it to Google.
I can say just
Two
do
adults.
that.
Can we just go for 3 adults? Oh, boys. Oh, shit. I just clicked on a random hotel room.
I'm on the cart. So we can get. Oh, I can get a student. Oh, I can get a student fee. Plus 18
Hey?
student. Yes, if I take my student ID with me.
Right. Well,
Or senior citizen. Or if you're between the ages 13 and 17, it's 3. So it's €18.50.
wait, why are these places so expensive?
This is for the Guinness tour.
No, I'm chatting about hotels.
Ah,
For some reason, hotels there are like a triple room. It's like £669 for 3 nights.
what?
Like, are you mad?
It is a capital, but I feel like we could find a shitty hotel.
I was
Or,
planning on pushing the boat
Like an
out.
Airbnb or something. That'd actually be fucking. If we find a really cheap Airbnb, but then I reckon that's going to be more out of towns you'd need to drive.
Yeah, I
Right,
was gonna
before-
totally get City Centre.
Before this turns into an actual us booking a holiday, we'll say goodbye first because it's probably getting quite boring. So thank you all very much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully, we booked a holiday then.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
we can tell you about it. Bye.
Bye.